Now, have you guys been catching up with any Stargate news recently? Because before we get into our episodes, something did kind of drop today.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Gate World had an article about dun dun dun. Stargate will be here sooner than later.
Where is... I had the link.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go. Stargate's TV co-creator is confident in the franchise's return. Brad Wright addresses the state of Stargate in 2025 and why he's confident Amazon MGM Studios will revive the franchise. I will hold my breath. I will believe it when it's...
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, me too. I'm not going to believe it until it's actually out.
The fans push for Amazon to make that happen too. So,
well, we also don't want them to screw it up either. So everybody's got their opinion on what they want and don't want, but just about everybody agrees. If you're going to do this, you cannot kill the fan base, and we believe in Brad and Joe and everybody else who's worked on the show and actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
they better keep them on. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Even if it's in like a consultant or executive producer, you're not actually going to write it, but you can give us some bullet points and help us adhere to the rules of the franchise. That could be a good way to handle that. Whether they do or not is another question, because Brad did have a finished pilot and script that he gave that would have wrapped up a few different storylines in one shot. And it would have been a brand new team or brand new something or other, but it at least would have allowed for us resolving Stargate Universe, at least to a sufficient enough resolution. Because the season 2 ending, let's be real, was, god damn it, it's a terrible cliffhanger. But we could have gotten a little bit more about Stargate Atlantis, would have brought back some of our favorite characters for one more soiree and kicking off a new entry in the franchise. So we'll have to wait and see. But Brad was at FedCon 33 in Bonn, Germany, and he feels pretty confident. Yes, there probably will be another Stargate. No, I don't know when. These are smart people. Yeah, they are. Okay, I guess we'll see about that.
Yeah.
They know they don't want to piss off the people that love the existing franchise, that they just want to spend a ton of money on. And they learned the lesson from another show recently that I won't mention, that they should stick with what the fans already love a little bit. So Brad, props, brother.
Yeah, there's more than one. There is more than one show on Amazon that it could be. Because they had the properties for some pretty big things and they messed them up.
Yeah, Rings of Power, Wheel of Time, on the list. The only one on that has gotten any sort of buzz is Reacher, but I'm not familiar with the books or even the previous movies with Tom Cruise, so I have no concept, so I got no opinion on that.
The first movie was good.
They're doing pretty good.
It's worth watching. The second one, not so much.
Gotcha. No, them's the breaks, but this is a nice article on Gate World. We'll also put a link in the description down below too for anybody watching on replay. But this is nice to hear Brad talking about the show and feeling like something's gonna happen. We just don't know exactly what it's gonna look like and what's gonna be involved, and they're trying to get it right. Well, like the rest of us, we all will have to wait and see. I'm very cautious about what they're doing. I don't want to Stargate Infinity. And I sure don't want the Expanse guys handling Stargate. I don't care if they're big fans or not. I don't think that's the right team to handle Stargate, in my opinion, because of how they failed the last 2 seasons of the Expanse, in my opinion. So that doesn't instill confidence, but they also do make a little quick point here at the end that James Bond, Rocky, Creed, Legally Blonde, Vikings, RoboCop, Pink Panther, all of those with active projects in development, just about.
Oh, not RoboCop again.
Yeah, they're doing another TV show.
Oh, a TV show.
Yep.
Okay.
Just not the 1994 one that we'd reviewed previously on our channel about 2 years ago.
I didn't even know about that. Was it any good?
It was okay.
Like, it was okay? All right.
Pretty mid. It was a Canadian TV show. It had Roddy Piper in it.
Yeah, that was the only part about that.
Roddy Piper, and I didn't mind the artificial intelligence girl. She was pretty dope in my opinion. So, although that's kind of timely these days for artificial intelligence, I just don't have AI write the new Stargate show.
Yeah,
and we'll see what we can do about the future prospects for Stargate. So, hey, if anybody's got any ideas out there, what you kind of want to see about a new Stargate show, hey, throw them in the comments, throw them in the chat. Happy to bring them up. We can always talk about it any other time before we get into some episode reviews.
Yeah.
So, you guys got any other thoughts about this article? Did you feel somewhat positive about what we were seeing, or any other thoughts?
I'm excited about it because we're getting our show back. Hopefully, not even if they do start, fade to a new team, if they do it right, it'll work out. But make some special appearances from the old cast.
Yes, that is a must.
That's a have to have.
Yeah.
Or
even if two episodes, minimum 2 episodes right at the beginning.
Yeah, the pilot.
Have the old cast pass the baton correctly.
Right. And easily you can get Carter back. She's expressed she would do it. Michael, you could probably get him back for something.
Yeah.
Something.
Well,
and
I know
Richard would come back, Teal'c would come back, but Teal'c would have like a full head of hair at this point.
He's not going to shave his head again.
And for the love of God, Amazon, no Infinity.
Yeah, no Infinity. That was freaking terrible.
I can't believe I watched all that.
I cut slack on Origins. I didn't like it, but I'll at least cut that slack that they were at least trying something there.
But it messes up with the storyline. It does not.
A little bit of continuity.
Not canon. Not canon at all.
Yeah.
I know Joe Flanagan. He was really gunning for an extra season of Atlantis, and actually, so was Jason Momoa.
Yep.
At the time, he was really pushing for it too.
David was into it too. Like a bunch of them were like, trying to actually figure it out, and I think they damn near come up with the financing for it, and then it just
pretty close.
Apart.
Oh,
that's where my memory gets a little fuzzy with.
It was really close.
I know.
And then it
Finnegan was like pretty close, but
it's like 15 years ago now.
God.
For all we know, Atlantis is still sitting in San Francisco Bay.
Wait, it was San Francisco Bay?
Was it San Francisco?
Yeah, it was San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco Bay.
I'm actually reading the sequel books right now for Stargate Atlantis.
Nice.
I think there's 8 books in the series. It's called Atlantis Legacies, I think, and I'm on the second one. Yeah. I'm on the second one, and they talk about it being in San Francisco. And the books aren't bad, but they do waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I need to dig out my Vala Stargate comic books. I think I only got like 1 or 2 of them though.
Did they have like a whole series, or did they just do like a 6-issue run? Or
I'm fuzzy on that. I only know about the 1 or 2 that I got.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh.
Yeah, that was back in the day when I would eat up anything I could find. I didn't know about I feel like I did know about the books, but I just never got around to locating them.
Yeah, I tried.
Way too much more into the show.
I wanted to get the continuation book that was written for Infinite Universe, and it was all about the Destiny and before how it became, if I remember right. I could be wrong on that. And I looked it up last year, and it was over $700 because it only got 1 print.
Whoa.
Wow.
And that's a hardcover book. I was like, damn. I love Stargate, but not that much.
Thank God. It's like the little visual guide I had gotten recently, missing the disc. It's like, I could get the whole set redone on eBay, no problem, but I just need the disc.